initiator. So small changes that are happening for TSM as well, but still a consistent lineup.
Wardell gets spotted, has to be careful. Nade's going to come out from your boy Dre as well. That's going to land backside. Sabrosa is still here over towards Octagon trying to help out, and now the squad has arrived with support, and it all falls down to A-Proto. Wardell's even going to get the heal, bringing him back up to 74 HP. A-Proto does have full health and armor, but there's that fight. Well, that's going to make things a little bit more uncomfortable.
Oh, such a big push.
Yeah. Aggressive play coming in from TSM. They're going to have the flank. There's one hiding on the edge of that smoke, or at least trying to. They're going to see the feet. The boom bot's going to blow up right in their face. A kill does come through for LG, but the forces have been reduced pretty heavily. There is one player with 1 HP, and that's Wardell, but equally as damaging is that right there. Nice shot coming out from Wardell. Dodges the nade and manages to escape. Another player advantage gobbled up for TSM.
30 seconds left.
Hazed. Inside lamps. Just can't quite get the timing right. Van dives through and things are again brought back to even strength. Great move from LG, forcing Leviathan out of position directly into the sights and also gave them time to take care of the boom bot before the shots could return in kind. Now Sabrosa still falls, as does Bang. That's a big double kill. Peak coming out from Hayes. That's another kill going their direction. Wardell has a decision to make. Draw some blood or save the op again.
Yeah, you can't usually discount Hayes when it comes down to him trying to anchor a site. Good 2K that he got, especially starting off with only a sheriff, but it is indeed a little too late with your
boy. About 96 HP. They're just going to go for it, and this is part of the reason why you want your boy Dre to have full HP when the ult comes through. Now, the ult is actually not what finds the opening kill. It's Tig with the rifle, but because of the position that Wardell got flushed into, that's what opened that possibility up. Bang with the sheriff inside hookah. There's one inside the smoke towards spawn, but now it's all down to Bang, the last player standing inside hookah, trying to draw some blood. Nice shots coming out from Bang. He's found 3. The ult's going to go down as well. That's a 4K for Bang. He's got it down to a 1-on-1. Dazzle's on site. 8 HP for Bang and pulls the pin on the nade at the gravity well. Actually slows them down, but that allows Leviathan to line up from distance and do significant damage, taking a player out of the equation. The res comes through. Here's the peek from Sabrosa. 1, 2, trying to find the third. It's the player who was rezzed. Pistol comes out, but the sidearm down to this rotate. Will he get cut off? Wardell knows this player could be behind, but he's just going to go for it. Trying to run through from spawn, and will have an advantage in the one-on-one as the portal is taken. Has an opportunity here, taps the spike, baits out the first peek, knows the last player is going to be inside hookah, and now just goes for the tap on the spike. Wants to bait this player out. There's the quick shot from Wardell. Has to wait for the snake bite, but has more
of the defender side of the rotations, despite having such a different composition from what we're used to seeing.
That is not how you want to see the.
I like to say that TSM's taking control of the rounds once the money's right. Well, they definitely proved me wrong here for LG. From the way that they played, kind of working the way that they did on the pistol round, just making sure that they have bodies to trip.
Everything available for TSM to shut this round down. Just a matter of whether or not they use it. Nice shock dart coming in. That'll flush your boy Dre out of position, and it's the tandem duo. That very well could be the karma, instant karma moment of the match, as you can see that player flushed out of position directly into the sights of Wardell. Now the ult's going to come through, and again, similar play, setting up their team for success. There's the ult coming out from Sabrosa, spotted by the last player on site, which is Dazzle. They know this is going to be a rotate over towards B, and that puts everything on Leviathan.
And that's the thing. They heard the orb being picked up. They see the little yellow that Dazzles has the ult, and then there's no more noise, so they can re-push, and now here comes the push inside the site. A big trade for an op for a showstopper as LG are running into the site.
And Wardell couldn't escape. There's flames currently billowing beneath Sabrosa's feet. Leviathan is still here. Shock darts on the money, but there's some counter ult work coming out from the other Sova. Leviathan does dodge well. Bang is already through and has dropped one of the players inside hookah. A-Proto's got a line of sight, but now is the last player standing. Great flash into hookah to force A-Proto into the corner. And now as they go for the defuse, does he stick it? Leviathan's thinking about it, pulls off at the last second, but A-Proto has it. A big Red Bull clutch for LG.
Interesting for TSM.
Oh, Sabrosa. Does Sabrosa get the timing? That's a freebie. And now they're pinched. They're trying to figure out what to do. TSM has got them crunched in. It's all down to one with full armor, looking for an opening. Nice flash coming through from showers. The timing as he drops out of heaven could have made things a little bit more awkward, but TSM is not in.
I've got your trail.
Curious to see if that's going to happen. Yeah, there it is. You do have the Seekers coming out. There's the drone coming through as well. The Seekers starting to come out towards spawn. You've also got the drone coming in. Seekers spotting out players. Tiggs trying to escape, but they're already out on the site. Sabrosa doing great work with the ult and the backup from Bang as well, who fell in the meantime. It is a 4-on-3 with 20 seconds left. They'll guarantee the plant. Flick, not quite downward enough. Wardell had his crosshair a little too high on that, but he'll get the trade. He'll get the kill anyway, so he'll find it in the end. Goes for the smoke on himself, and the last player standing is going to be a Proto coming through from spawn. Does at least get one. Might be able to spill some additional blood. We know what a Proto is capable of. Can't necessarily count him out, but there's a...
To press in.
Oh, man. The timing here. Hayes does not realize that Ban has snuck down mid.
Turn around!
Oh, man. Hayes gets a little bit lucky there. So I don't know if you spotted it, but Hayes was jiggling it initially, checking, and then looked back, I think, to maybe deploy something on the A site, and in that time, they had pushed down. There's a rare satchel kill coming out on a very low target. That was a Proto. Bang's going to peek out and find a second kill. But yeah, basically, Ban was able to sneak down mid. Hayes still wins in the 1v1, so it's all water under the bridge. Your boy Dre, last player standing 1-on-4. TSM looked poised and primed to take round number 12. His first contact will be made by Sabrosa, but it's a nice shot from your boy Dre to bring it down to a 1-on-3. Nade is pulled. There's a satchel as well to get them up on top of the box, but Bang has the timing. And
Thankfully on the other end, you can see here for TSM, it's a lot more Phantoms and Vandals. We have the Showstar blowing into, oh my god. The satchel charge to the first block. They understand now these Sage Walls and how to counter them for TSM.
There's the ult coming in. Doesn't get damaged, but it does put Bang in a position where they're forced to fight. Boy Dre will eventually go down. The Seekers coming out, flash around the corner. Seekers are charging in. A Proto takes care of Leviathan. In that time, though, Sabrosa has actually snuck towards elbow inside the smoke. A Proto can't quite line it up. But joke's on you. We're gonna go ahead and plant on the A site. Sabrosa's going to be our anchor here, and they're going to realize it in just a second. Sabrosa can now be the thorn in the side. Spotted ultimately by Tig as both players
Did we take?
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, even if you miss that shot, you've got the knives as a backup play. You know Wardell wants this. He's toying with him at this point, but he actually misses. Takes him down to 29 HP, doesn't get the headshot necessary. The spike will be tapped. Dazzle's going to pull off as Gravity Well comes in first. Another tap from Dazzle. Time is of the essence. Hayes has the spot lined up and doors gives him really easy rotate capability. It also shuts off a push potential through elbow. I'm talking specifically looking at the defensive side. On the other side, this is a standard wall, and you should expect to see this most rounds. I do love that they've doubled this position in the corner. So they have this capability to bait out this play. They're not going to expect a second player to be there. Now, Leviathan has snuck up in mid. So it's a 1-for-1. Good damage being dealt to Wardell. Distance shots coming out from Leviathan. Bang is there as well with the shots coming through. And it is quickly going the way of TSM here as it's been reduced down to 2. But as I say that, a Proto survives long enough to pick up the frag onto Leviathan. The last remaining player is a Proto trying to hit the shots here with the classic. Gets a second one. Now looking for a third with 35 HP. There's 2 more remaining. There's the third. It's down to the 1v1 against the Sage, low on ammo. And a Proto. Quick shot coming out onto Bang. Flash goes through. A Proto tries to charge the wall, takes significant damage in the effort, and then dies on the other side. The distance game with the Marshal not going the direction of LG either, as TSM gets pretty quick control of the A site. And they've controlled it since then. Take's the only one left standing currently on bridge.
So putting that poison cloud up and then actually having maybe forcing the plant to happen out in the open could be huge. But look at this rotate back. And it's read by your boy Dre.
30 seconds left. Spike down.
That is beautifully played, but countered well by Wardell as well with the dash, realizing that they had to make a quick move. So the dash comes through after the dismiss came out from your boy Dre. I like that Dazzle is doubling down on the mid control. Might be able to get the timing here. They need to go in there quickly to the site, but there's still one present. It's a Proto, and that's the round going the direction of LG. Hayes
Jet, but Wardell is going to continue to wield that.
gets a freebie sneaking up mid. Didn't check his right, though, and a Proto was still present. Nice flash around the corner. Might be able to get the best of them inside this. That's one kill before being eliminated by Leviathan. And now LG has realized their folly as they rotated to the A site off the ult coming out from Leviathan.
This is not bad, actually. They're planning for the window side, so Leviathan could hear the rotations coming in from Snake, and at the same time, Wardell could opt towards Tunnel. So Leviathan's in a good spot. 2 Snake bites as well. The first kill on this trigger discipline. Here it comes. 1 and 2. What a play there by Leviathan.
Patience is the name of the game for Leviathan, a young player but still understands to take time and gets a guaranteed double. Dazzle now alone in a 1v2, and it seems like the odds are against Dazzle. Dazzle's actually looking for Leviathan, but Leviathan has fully escaped from the threat of Dazzle, and now Dazzle back in spawn. They don't need to go any further away than this. The spike will detonate.
Wipe. I love this one too. Play with the door switch. You can wall bang it, you can't break it, so this allows here for you to just get the easy pick onto your boy Dre at the door from Leviathan.
Enjoying themselves, certainly. Dazzle right on the other side. Can't get the double. Almost had a chance there for the swing of the crosshair, the sweep across. Tig will at least get one threading the needle through the Sage wall. And now the A site will be the plant destination for TSM. The problem is that Sabrosa is alone, and this is a very long play around from Hazed, and almost too long. We'll see if it backfires at all. Tig has a similar plan.
I know exactly where you are.
Well,
there's the ult coming out from Cypher, and with the hat being tossed out, that's going to make things a whole lot harder. Tig coming through from main.
They're going to rotate back towards this B site, understanding that nobody's pushing from Hazes' camera that was placed towards cannons.
First blood will be spilled. Your boy Dre will go down as Wardell hits the shot. Tig is on site, playing around on the pillar. The wall's going to go up. Gives him a false sense of security, though, as Sabrosa had already made it around the other side. There's a res coming in, but Ban's on the flank with the knives out. Had an opportunity there, but goes with the left click instead of the right click. At that point-blank range, could have worked out a little bit better. Who knows? Who's to say for certain? It's all down to a Proto. 90 HP, has Seekers, and the Sheriff also has a flashbang available. Do they lead in with the flash? There's the Seekers. Oh no, they don't react off of it, and that allows a Proto to get a freebie. The smoke comes down to your boy Dre's looking, but looks away at the worst possible time. The dart's going to give away his position. That's what allows Dazzle to line up that shot. Wardell still backside, waiting for the peek to come through. Looks for the jump, and that's when he gets caught, potentially. Wardell actually dashes away from that Viper snakebite. Well played, but now stuck in a difficult position. He's going to fight his way out of it. It's all down to Wardell in a 1v1 against Tig. The knives come out. Wardell's got positional advantage. Tig's got 30 HP. This is going to be difficult as Wardell just sets up shop in main, jumping around the corner, knowing that he's coming. Goes for the smoke down on the spike. Doesn't even activate it.
A heavy favor towards the attacker side, and now we're trying to react a little bit faster. Towards this A main, a trade happens, but it's still a weapon advantage for TSM.
There's the ult being popped. Or is it? It's not showing on the minimap. So, I guess they canceled it already. Interesting enough. Dazzle, the only one left standing. It's a nice shot onto Wardell to bring it down to a 1-on-2. It was a 1-on-4 initially. Hazed. 1 for 1. TSM can play that game all day. They've been in that position before. There's a nice shot coming out from Wardell. The ult comes through and gets a kill onto Sabrosa, but a res in response from Bang neutralizes that. Got hazed right here. Who will catch? No! I thought for sure that was going to be a free kill onto Tig, but it spun so quickly back in favor of LG. Not only does Tig get the kill in mid, but Dazzle's going to get a 2-piece over in A main. With 45 seconds left, Wardell grabs the spike, starts to head back and fake the rotate. Has to be careful. There's a dart around the corner. And now we'll try to get the timing right. As they escape from A main, there's one waiting right around.
Spray through the cloudburst to kill Bang, and make it a 2 versus 1. Super close. We still had 30 seconds left when we were fighting that. We should have went a little bit faster for TSM, as now we're just enjoying the scenery.
Really loves palm trees. Wardell and Bang both taken out of the equation. There's another kill coming in from Ban. Sabrosa responds in kind with an op. But looking like a 4th round coming out for LG.
It's not the palm tree. He likes the little crab that is crawling over. He's like, where's that crab coming from? Where did he hide from? Where did it disappear to? All the questions you need answered in life here when you're playing this map.
I love that this is still a thing. Well, I mean, it's not like this round is going to go their direction, and I think that's what they recognize. Now it's up to Leviathan to try and go back and scoop up that op. Maybe get another kill here. Quick peek. Not where it needs to be. One playing right inside the smoke. Has to be careful. Takes a little bit of damage from Tig, who's now diving through.
He's up and even take the lead on the attacker side, so let's pull it out. It's not over yet.
Get out of my way.
I know exactly where.
So many ults being popped. Cypher ult, Bladestorm, etc. But TSM comes out on top of the exchanges, finds themselves in an incredibly advantageous 5-on-2 at the tail end of the first half. Tig and a Proto, last 2 remaining bastions for LG's defense. Leviathan will go through first. Tig's waiting on the other side as a clothesline shot. Now it's all up to a Proto with just 43 HP. Flash going out first. There's the first kill. A Proto can do some stat pad here at the tail end of the half.
Man, we do now have TSM on a defense. Look at this one-way wall. It's got to be dropped up. It's going to be the spike down. And it's going to be 2 players spotted also by Nest.
Yeah, but what they're not prepared for is your boy Dre, who's still here. Your boy Dre's getting a late call out as well because he went the other direction. Bang is just delivering shot after shot. And there's Bang again. There's the first shot. It's so deadly and so accurate. His teammate on site, though, is down and taken out of the equation. Wardell's looking for the dart, didn't even know where it was, is now really in a difficult spot as they're going to be trying to find him. The no-scopes are both on point. And that puts Dazzle down on just 4 HP as the spike touches pay dirt. There's some snake bites coming down from distance, but a Proto's right on the other side of the wall, and Leviathan has been eliminated. Wardell still on site, somehow still dealing damage despite being successful for them. If it backfires and blows up in their face. They do get 1 early kill from Sabrosa before he's traded out. Distance battle from Bang. Bang's trying to play this head-peeking game over top of it. That large rock in mid. Wardell has to be careful. There's a dart that's down, tries to smoke it, doesn't work out. Eventually, Tig gets the best of Bang and the game is taken to an end. But it is 2-on-2 regardless. A Proto and Tig versus Leviathan and Hazed. We've still got Leviathan here with the up. Oh, Leviathan can't quite get the shot out in time. Great connect from A Proto. But Hazed is here. It's all going to come still online. And there's actually some information being gathered here by Hazed, who's spotting them back in the corner. That's a dink shot coming out. It's a disappointing no-kill moment. Leviathan does get the finishing blow, and now it comes down to 1. It's Leviathan with the 4K on the round. It opened up with Wardell, but it finishes with the young fragger for TSM.
150 dink, just so that we could play like the Deagle style, but
yeah,
I understand now why it's 145. That said, though, the action's happening towards the B site. It's a trade. The spike is down. It was Bladestorm by Ben. Full gun round here for LG. They still have a Viper's Pit, though, so they could still fight this back.
Dazzle, we're trying to spot him out. There's a good double coming in, and there's the res as well to bring things back to...
And Seekers.
Better numbers. Yeah, and you mentioned it. They've got the Seekers online as well. Seekers are going out. The flying cabbages looking for targets. A Proto's going to be spotted in the corner. Tig's inside. The smoke wall is up, and that'll at least give them a little bit of coverage to go through. But there's the first shot coming out. Follow up, maybe not necessarily on the mark. It's a leg shot coming out. But you've got Wardell here as well. It's like fish in a barrel as they make their way out onto the site. 3 remain, and 1 is very low on HP. And right around the corner, Bang gets the timing. 1-2, doesn't find the third. Your boy Dre goes for the dismiss, but there's too many people. And it's going to be around target trap backside sight. Can't quite line up the second pulse. Hazed able to deliver a nice shot over top of the pipes. Leviathan was able to back off. There's the hat coming out. That'll give away the positions. Hazed spots one clear in the open. The round is quickly falling apart, and there it is. TSM have made it through the upper finals into the grand finals here for Challengers 2, as this team looks so much better.